Hello everyone, well we got a good pad there. I'm gonna show you in this video the best way I have found how to AFK farm. Yes, when you're away from the keyboard you need to farm. I have shown the rotation farm, how to do that in several videos, but in this video I'm gonna show you how to make a simple macro. You will need a program called Tiny Task and a program called OP Autoclicker. Both of these is allowed to use in Roblox and especially in big games as well. So this is the two that we are going to use. I'm not going to go through how to use these programs because that is something that you most likely know from before. But basically, remember to have put on continuous play and also set up how to do the recording, and also always on top is the best one on this one here. So basically I use F8 to record with Tiny Task, which is a macro program, and I use F6 to auto-click with the OP Autoclicker on this. You can of course modify and make it even better than what I'm doing, but the most important is to make sure that it will repeat itself constantly for a long time, and that is what is a challenge with a game like this. The problem with the rotation farm is that you will only get what is close by you. But with this technique I'm gonna show you, you're gonna pick up everything and you're gonna end up with tremendously of different items like here. So that is what you're gonna get when you do this. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. The first thing I want to do is to find a 0 point. When you gonna do a macro like I do here, it's very important to have a 0 point. I'm gonna explain what I mean with a 0 point, but if you look here up in the corner here with the egg to the left of here, you have some dices here. My 0 point is gonna be in this corner like this position here. The reason for that is that there will be differences when you walk around, and over time you end up outside of the map. But by using a 0 point, you can kind of put it back to 0, calibrate, if you want to call it that, very often when you do that. And I'm gonna show that. So I'm gonna make 3 programs, one that takes the left area, one that takes the right area, and one that takes the middle area here. So the 0 point will be starting over here, standing like this direction there. Then I will hover down like this here with a certain angle. The most important with the angle is that you need to get down so that if you click you can hit everything from the front to the rear. So that is important. So I will stand in the 0 point here, go down to a certain angle. I will not change camera angle like this or like this. You need to keep the same one. Then I have my mouse here. My mouse I'm just gonna put a little bit above ground here, as you see. And then I'm gonna press F6 because I'm gonna press that before I recording my macro. Okay, so now I'm gonna start recording my macro. I'm gonna press F8 now to record my macro. Now it's recording, and now you see I'm going a little bit sideways and forwards like this in the beginning of the program, and that's because Siri. So now I will go a little bit back and forward like this. I will not touch my mouse at all. I don't put on and off F6 because I want to have that outside of my macro program. And now you see I'm kind of working in my way so that I cover most of the area with the arrow. And even though with getting pets like this, it's not breaking. Now I will go back and collect the coins and all of the items that I have got here. Collecting them right in here. And this is the good thing with there. Somebody has my avatar there. Nice. And then I will go back to the 0 point, a little bit on left, and then go back forward so I stand in the same position. Then I will continue to go to the other position I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go a little bit back and forward and take the other opposite side. I'm not gonna go completely out to the sides because if you touch anything on the corners, you can end up making it so that you get easier out of a rhythm for that. And again, we are going to go back to the points here now. So I'm going back to the here. I go a little bit to the right and then go and then make sure I stand in the same. Go forward, back, and then we're gonna take the last one now. And now I'm gonna take like large area scan like this here. Where we are both collecting, but we are also breaking a lot of stuff here. And you see my mouse is still standing in the same position. And what I need to be careful about now is to kind of know a little bit where that teleport portal to the trading is. And you don't want to go too close to that portal when you make this. So you see, I'm trying to keep a distance to that, else you're gonna end up going into trading and then going back and forward inside of the trading here. So you don't want to get too close to edges and so on. And now you see I'm working my way back to pick up everything that is break. The most important is to know that you are covering all area for pressing, both tapping but also breaking. You could also make tiny task or something else on top here, moving the mouse back and forward. Of course you can do that, but it's not that important. Now we are getting in here again, moving in there, and now I will be pressing F8 to end my program. So to show you how this is working now, I'm gonna press Shift Control Alt P to start the macro. You see it starts with walking here forward, there, got 0 points there, and then it will start to walk around. So then this, within one short program here, I have made 3 0 points, and that's gonna help this to keep going for a really long time. So if you are now gonna break off this program and do something else, I recommend to make a new program every time, because when you have been doing stuff, you probably have changed your angle, both either in height or in the wide, and so on, and then it will not work really well and will go out for there. So make this new every time you have there. Or maybe if you are using of more advanced macros, you see there it comes a little bit different point than we had in the beginning, but due to that 0 point that we have, it is getting back to the position that we want to have it in. So that's why I'm showing an extra explanation here. If I was now walking a little bit more up in the terrain, I will make more problems for myself. If you understand and learn this way to make simple macros, you can do this for many different games, especially big partner games like Pet Sim 99 and Pets Go. So this is a kind of very simple and nice technique to use, because this is going to work really well. So this will go continuously all the time, and you're going to get way more coins, and you're going to definitely get way more items, fruits and so on, and potions by using this technique, as you are covering and actually picking up everything. Because the items, there is a limit how many items can be at the same time in the area. So if you AFK with rotation farm and go away for an hour or two, you will lose a lot of those potions and items and coins. But with these techniques you're gonna get everything. To stop using this one, you can just press Shift Control Alt P again, and you are done with that for there. So yeah, I hope this is helping you to know how to make a super simple macro that you can AFK with. So good luck, have a nice day, and go farming really hardcore. Bye bye.